Hey guys, what's going on? This is Sergeant Merrill, and today for you I have an MK14 gameplay. We're going to be talking a little bit about the MK14, how much I love the MK14. Before we get into that though, this is a bullshit death. Look at that. It's one of the reasons I'm not happy with free-for-all right now, at least when I first spawn in, because it seems like it is a strong possibility that you'll have somebody within 15 feet of where you spawn in. And I just don't think that should happen. In Black Ops, it became a problem once people learned all the spawn points, because as soon as you came into the game, you turned to one of those spawn points, most likely somebody would be there, and it gave the advantage to the person who knew that. If you hear my daughter, she's with me right now. And I think she's making noise because she completely agrees with me that this spawn system needs to be fixed on free-for-all. I don't think you should spawn in where you could have a direct line of sight on somebody else that's spawning in. So, Infinity Ward, if you could fix that before my daughter gets really pissed off, highly appreciate it. But now let's take a second to talk about this MK14, guys. For anybody that might be new to my channel, if you go back, look at some of my Black Ops videos, you'll notice a reoccurring theme. I love semi-automatic weapons. And I'm not talking about sniper rifles, because I'm not much of a sniper. I'm talking about weapons in the rifle class that are semi-automatic, and unfortunately in Modern Warfare 3 there's only one, and that's the MK14. And it's really disappointing because you don't get the MK14 until you hit level 60. And at that point you've already found another weapon that you're pretty good with, and you've built a playstyle around that weapon. And one thing I think Infinity Ward doesn't realize is that semi-automatic rifles kind of have a little bit of a following. And some of you might agree with me, especially if you watch my Black Ops videos. I picked up a lot of people that really enjoy firing semi-automatic weapons because it's a combination between skill, fast fingers, and accuracy. And it's one of those guns that's really fun, has a following, and I think it's something they should have offered as an option at the very beginning. But still, with all that aside, let's go ahead and talk about some tips with this thing. Once you do hit level 60, it's not going to fire exactly like the FAL, the M14 in Black Ops. It's going to be slower. You're going to have a cap, and you're going to feel it right away, especially if you're really fast with your fingers, really fast with that trigger finger. You're going to feel that cap. It's going to feel like it's not firing as fast as you're pulling the trigger, and it's true. There is a kind of restrictive cap when you first get the weapon, but once you use it a little bit and you unlock rapid fire, it completely takes away that cap. And as you see right here, I'm firing this like it's a fully automatic machine gun, pretty damn fast, and it's a 2-hit kill at pretty much any range. Really far ranges, I've noticed sometimes I've needed 3 hits, but even with the silencer, where the hell did that come from? Did y'all see that? I had no idea where that guy shot me from. And I look back to theater mode. The best thing I can assume is that he just took a hip fire from somewhere and randomly hit me. I don't know. That was weird. So yeah, that's my first tip with the MK14 is to unlock rapid fire, so you can fully take advantage of your fast trigger finger. Now, as far as weapon proficiencies, you're not going to need kick or any of the accuracy bonuses to this weapon because it does not move. When you fire somewhere, it doesn't move. So you're not going to need any of that. What I do recommend is one of two things. Either use the two attachment proficiency, which is going to allow you to attach something like the heartbeat sensor or the silencer like I am right here, which I really recommend, which you can see right here, it does awesome. Or you can use the deep impact proficiency, which is going to help you shoot through materials a lot faster, get kills that you wouldn't otherwise get because they're hiding behind something. Now, as far as the attachments, again, you're always going to need that rapid fire. It's the point of this weapon. This weapon isn't going to be able to compete with other weapons unless you're able to fire it as fast as you possibly can, especially at close range. So you're always going to need that rapid fire attachment, in my opinion. Now, some people go without it. I don't know how you can. I think it really inhibits you at close ranges. Always have the rapid fire. Now, if you're using the two attachment proficiency, like I said, heartbeat sensor or the silencer, I highly recommend the silencer. You can experiment with some other things, like the shotgun. I don't think this thing needs a shotgun with its potential 1-hit kill at close range and definite 2-hit kill. You can do the grenade launcher if you want to be a noob tuber, but honestly, my best setup so far has been what I'm using in this video right here, which is to do the 2 attachment proficiency, rapid fire, and silencer. And just enjoy. It's going to be a lot of fun, trust me. Now, as far as your perks that you should use, you're going to need to bring this thing up quick, okay? Because your accuracy is going to be your main staple with this weapon. The weapon does not move when you're aiming down the sights and firing it. Has very, very little kick. So you're going to want to take advantage of that by getting the weapon up as quick as possible and getting those shots on point, whereas somebody with a fully automatic weapon with a high rate of fire might get the drop on you in that situation. So you're going to need quick draw, and I also use steady aim, so whether I'm walking or sprinting, I'm always going to pull that weapon up quick. And I'm going to have that tight grouping from steady aim, which is going to allow me to get those hip fire kills, which are a lot of fun at times. Now you can also substitute steady aim for dead silence if you want to be a little bit more sneaky, but you just need to realize when you're sprinting, you're going to have that disadvantage if you come across somebody around the corner. Now to reinforce this, I use sleight of hand because I love to reload quick, and it's just one of those addictions that I've always had in every Call of Duty. But you can experiment substituting that. You only get 20 rounds with this weapon, but if you're one of those people that make your bullets count, that's not necessarily a disadvantage. Now, as far as what kill streaks you should be using with this weapon, it's really going to come down to your effectiveness and playstyle. If you're one of those people that expend ammo really quick and you don't want to give up one of your current perks for Scavenger, you can use the Specialist kill streak package, which will automatically give you the Scavenger perk at, I believe, 6 or 7 kills? I'm not sure. But you can also use one of the other kill streak packages as well, depending on how hard you want to work for your kill streaks. It's really up to you. I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown of the MK14, and I hope you learn to enjoy it as much as I do. But that's all I have for this video, guys. This is Sergeant Merrill, out here.